welcome to Pilates with Jen, and welcome to day 9 of our Pilates Bar Challenge. Today is all about our core and spinal mobility. We are going to be warming up with our bar today, not using any loops, just the bar alone. So you can, if you have your bar available, go ahead and pull it out. You have two choices here. Well, you actually have three. One is you can be on your bottom, crisscross applesauce. You can be on a low kneel here, or you can come up to a high kneel, depending on your knees. I am gonna go sit myself back on my heels. My hips are gonna be down. I am gonna grab my Pilates bar, and I'm just gonna take that bar and I'm gonna bring it behind my back. And be mindful, you don't want it at your neck. You want it at the base of your shoulders, so at the very top of your shoulders. Now, once you're there, you can go ahead, roll your palms over so your wrists are not engaged, and then just roll the bar ever so slightly so that your hands come up with your fingers pointed to the clouds. Now, your elbows are wide. You have a great posture stick behind you. I'm slumping into my heels right now, so I'm going to draw those abs into the spine. I'm going to stack my waist over my hips, and now my spine is nice and tall. We're going to begin with some mobility work here, so I'm just going to begin rotating towards my left as I rotate my waistline around the spine, bringing it back to center. You're trying to keep those hips quiet. And remember, this motion is small. We're just warming up here. So just rotating from side to side, warming up that spine, warming up that core, getting ready for the work ahead. Remember, you want to keep the gaze over the tip of your nose. One of my goals is to keep my chin up a little bit higher than I think it should be, because when I go to play back these videos, I notice that my head is lower than where I think it should be. So always trying to reach the chin up just a fraction of an inch higher than what feels normal to you. Because like we know, most of us suffer from tech neck, slouched shoulders. We're going to go one more to each side after this one. One more left, or right, sorry, excuse me. One more left. Bring it back to center and go ahead. Relax yourself for a second. Release that bar if you need to. All right, same motion. So the bar is up. You're going to roll it back so your wrists come back. The bar is at the base of your shoulders. We are going to start dipping our elbows towards our waistline. So this time I'm going to come towards my right side. I'm going to dip my right elbow towards my right hip, opening up that left side. Bringing it back to center. Again, left elbow to left hip. Bring it back to center. Coming in for some lateral flexion here. So draw those abs in. What you're trying to think of is that you're minimizing the movement over your heels. Should feel really good, especially with that bar, keeping your posture up correct. Remember to keep those abs drawn in. And the bar is pretty much keeping your shoulders away from the ear as long as it's staying at the base of your shoulders and not at your neck. Last one to each side. Bring it back to center here. Go ahead, release those hands. Relax that bar for a second. Keep that bar behind your back. We're all now just going to shift over towards our bottoms. So we're going to sit on our bottoms. Our legs are going to come wide. You're going to go ahead, reach behind that bar again, roll it down so it's at the base of your shoulders and your palms are facing forward and your tips of your fingers are facing to the clouds. We are going to go ahead, we're going to go in for rotational work. Again, so we are going to bend ourselves down in half, come in, bend yourself down. Now, as you bend yourself down in half, look down towards the floor. I want you to take the right elbow and look towards the left. Bring it back to center. Take the left elbow, look towards the right. Bring it back to center. So right here, this is work that is very difficult to get unless you have a stable bar behind you. We're getting a little of rotational work and lateral flexion. Take your gaze with you. Keep those abs pulled in. Try to keep that waistline over those hip bones. We got 2 more to each side. Make sure that bar stays on the base of your shoulders. 1 more each side here. We should be ready to work after this. Our spine should be nice and warm. Our core is warm. Come back to center. Come back up to a tall spine. Go ahead, bring that bar up over your head. Bring your legs together, and I am going to turn sideways for a better view. You just stay where you are. Make sure that your bar is at the top of your mat and untangle your loops, and then once they are untangled, go ahead, put them on the arches of your feet. You're going to go ahead, grab that bar. First thing you're going to do is you're going to extend your legs long. Then I just want you to hold the straps at the base, and I want you to cross the right foot over the left foot. So the left foot is going to hold, the right foot is going to hold that left foot strap. Then we are going to tighten our strap. So I'm going to roll around once on each side. And then I'm going to continue rolling till I find the tension that I feel that I need. Perfect. All right, sitting up nice and tall, find those abs drawn in, not slumping back. Waistline is over those hips, shoulders are back and down. We're coming for an underhand grip here. Elbows are towards the waist. So be mindful that you may have to roll up or roll down depending on where you need to be. But what you want to be mindful is that all 5 fingers are on the same side of the Pilates bar. You're sitting up tall, and then we're going to begin articulation. So tuck that chin towards the chest. Find that C curve. Articulate yourself back. Now, arms are staying exactly where they are. Nothing is moving except for your abdominals. Come down into a position where you think you can maintain. Draw those abdominals in. You're going to pull in for a bicep curl. Keep the bicep curl towards your nose. Keep yourself in that C curve. Draw yourself up through those abdominals. Curl yourself up. As you stack that forehead up over your knees, go ahead, stack yourself up tall and release those arms. Again, articulate yourself down. Roll yourself back to a position where you can maintain. Keep that chin tucked towards your chest. Come in for a bicep curl. Keep that bicep curl towards your forehead. Keep that chin tucked, draw those abs in. Slowly articulate yourself up over those knees. As you come up over those knees, you're going to extend those arms. You're going to straighten that spine, and we're going to continue. 1 more on this side. Roll yourself back. Keep those shoulder blades plugged down your back. Remember, your range of motion is your range of motion. Keep that scoop. Elbows towards the forehead. Take an inhale. Exhale, roll yourself up. Keep that scoop, scoop, scoop to the abdominals. Then you're going to stack the spine, release the arms. Hold it there. Open your legs. Let's cross the left foot over the right foot. The left foot will be holding the right foot strap, sorry. When you're ready, tuck that tailbone. Continue the same movement. Roll yourself down. Arms are straight. Abs are pulled back. Shoulders are away from your ears. Scoop, scoop, scoop those abdominals. Pull that bar towards your forehead. Keep that scoop. Slowly articulate yourself up. Stack that rib cage over those hips. Nice tall spine. Release the arms. 2 more here. Tuck and scoop. Roll yourself back. Bicep curl towards the forehead. Keep that scoop. Roll yourself up. Time under tension as you hold that bicep curl. Stack those waistline over those hips. Extend the arms and stack the spine. 1 more time. Roll yourself back. Tuck and scoop. Roll yourself up. Stack those hips. Release those arms. Stack that spine. Great job. Relax those shoulders and go ahead, uncross those legs. Great job. We are going to come with a soft bend of our knees here, and now we are coming with an overhand grip. Overhand grip, elbows are coming wide, okay? So wide elbows, bar towards the chest. We're going to tuck and scoop again, so we're going to roll ourselves down. This time, as we roll ourselves down, we're going to extend those arms long. Hold yourself in this C curve here. Keep those abs pulled in. You're going to tilt the bar towards the left, extend the left leg. Pull it back to center, bend the left leg back. Tilt the bar towards the right, bring it back to center. Roll the bar if you need some more. What you're looking for is that everything is staying quiet except for the rotation of the waist as you extend the arms long. Keep that tuck and scoop. Watch those wrists that they don't break. I'm just adding a little more tension. We're going for 4, 3, 2. On this last one, you're going to hold it. You're going to stay towards the side. Leg is reaching long. You're going to lift and lower. Relax those shoulders. Lift and lower. We got 6. 5. Feel that core, those obliques pulling it up. Last 3. 2. And 1. Place that leg long, slide the knee in. Let's rotate to the other side. Same thing. Hold it here. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. Plug them down your back. Keep those abs pulled in towards that spine. Breathe it out. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, bring that leg back to center, rotate, and roll yourself up. Great job. Unwind that bar for a moment. Relax those shoulders. We are now going to be coming on to our back. So go ahead, roll yourself down. Find yourself laying down on your back. Option here, wrist friendly, hands come behind, they come into a genie position, elbows wide. You may need to roll up on some tension if this is the option that you choose. Second option here is grab the bar, all same fingers on the side of the bar. I'm gonna reach the arms over my head. I'm dropping those shoulders back and down. Those abs are coming in towards that spine. Left leg is staying anchored to the floor. I'm grounding down through that left leg. Right leg is coming up towards the clouds. Now bar is naturally gonna shift towards the sides. You're gonna hold it back and stabilize it. So, relax those shoulders, take those shoulders out of the ears. We're gonna go ahead, lower the leg and lift the leg. Lower and lift. Keep those abs pulled in, shoulders down the back. Last 3. For 2. And 1. Go ahead, place that leg on down, slide it on in. Take a moment, release those shoulders. Left leg's coming long, arms coming up over the head, relaxing on to the carriage mat. Onto your mat underneath you, shoulders are backing down. From here, right leg kicking up to the clouds, resisting it down. Trying to keep that bar as stable as possible. So please be mindful, this is round 1. As we go a little deeper, we'll be adding a little bit more. This is always a safe place to come. Or you have the wrist-friendly option where your hands are crossed around the bar in front of your chest. You can still do the same moves, even the ones that I'm going to be adding on. Let's go for 2 more. Last one. Go ahead, bring that leg down, bend that leg in, bar comes back towards your chest, relax those shoulders. All right, coming up, options for the bar. They stay at the chest for the wrist-friendly option. Option 2, bar comes down towards the mat, shoulders are open, resting above the mat, putting some tension in your shoulders. Next option, arms come up to a 45-degree angle. Left foot is staying anchored, right foot is coming to tabletop. So now those arms are lifted from the floor. Your job is to keep that bar stable. Leg in tabletop. You're going to extend that leg long, pull it back to table. So again, think about those obliques and those transverse abs. Those transverse abs are pulling into the spine like you have an airplane seatbelt across your hips. Your obliques are pulling that leg in. Reach it long. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on in, leg comes to table, arm comes down, relax for a moment. Give your arms a break. Right leg's coming to table. You have your options: wrist-friendly position, arms reaching above you, resting on the floor, coming up over your head. You choose which one works for you. Find that leg in tabletop, 90 degrees over that hip. When you're ready, you're going to straighten that leg, pull it back in. So again, that airplane seatbelt is tightening around your hips. You're getting yourself into those tight pair of jeans, drawing those abdominals in towards your spine. Last 3. For 2. And last 1. When that leg comes to table, place it down. Bar comes towards your chest. Relax those shoulders. Last and final option, here we go. You have the choice between your arms in the wrist safety position, above your head, onto the floor, or the last position above the head. Legs are coming to table. Both legs are coming, so both legs are reaching long. You're going to find yourself in Pilates V. Both legs are going to push away. Straps are going to come over the calves. That's fine. Pull them in. Now, if you're reaching 45 degrees over your head and you still want more, you're going to curl your chest up. You're going to reach those legs long. Pull them in. Keep that chest lifted and reach. Keep those shoulders plugged down your back. We're almost finished. Keep that core in. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here no matter where you are. Right foot comes over the left for a half moon and then under the left for a half moon. So up and over, up and over. Let's pick up the pace. Control those legs. Hold it. Switch, 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 switch. Hold it out. Keep pumping those legs, long, strong legs out of the hips. Tuck that chin towards the chest. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees in. Relax those arms. Fold them up towards your chest. Go ahead, open those arms to the field goals position. Drop your shoulders towards the mat. Extend those legs long. Take a few breaths here. Let's grab that bar momentarily. Knees are coming back up to the chest. We're just using this bar as a straight line. So shoulders are back, forearms are placing towards the carriage, towards the mat underneath you. I just wanted you to drop your knees from side to side. Try to keep the arms still as you rotate the waist around the spine. Again, bring those legs up to center. Drop the knees towards the right, trying to keep the bar stable, rotating the waist around the spine. Let's do 2 more in each direction. One more each side. When you come back up to center, go ahead, place that bar down on your hips. When you're ready, you can extend those legs long. You're gonna bring your arms up to the clouds, tuck that chin towards the chest. Slowly roll yourself up. Fold yourself in half. Reach those arms long over the toes. Come with a tall spine. Open those arms wide. Bring your hands down to the side behind you. All 5 fingers are facing away from you. You're going to bend those elbows, come into it, and push up through that chest. Bend the elbows. Try to keep them as straight to 90 degrees behind you as possible. And up. Bend the elbows one last time. Tuck the tailbone, scoop, and left. Go ahead, stack that torso over that waistline. Roll those wrists. Let's reverse it. You can take that bar, if it's on your legs, put it down by the side. You can take those loops off. And we have finished our workout today. I hope you enjoyed this core and spine mobility workout. And like always, please like, comment, share, subscribe. And until next time, I'll meet you for day 10. Bye.